So here we go with lesson 2. This is going to be the pentatonic scale. I'm going to show you the G major pentatonic scale. So that's the 5 notes out of the bigger 7-note major scale. So I'm taking out 2 notes, and we'll come back to that later on in your learning. So we got G, lowest string, 3rd fret, A, 5th fret, lowest string, B, 2nd fret, 2nd string, D, 5th fret, 2nd string. That's E, 3rd string, 2nd fret, and then the octave of G. So we have 1 note, 2 note, 3 note, 4 note, 5 note. Those are the 5 notes, and from there it's just playing it in different shapes and different octaves. So to bring in the octave, the G that's right there, we can go, and then we can do that going backwards. Right? That's what's considered shape 2, position 2. I'm going to send you this diagram that I'm looking at. Position 1 is actually the relative minor of that G major pentatonic. So if you're not familiar with relative, major, and minor, whenever you're in a major home key like G, if you go down 3 frets or down a minor 3rd, you're always going to find what's called the relative minor, which in this case is E minor. So we're going to come back, we're going to loop back, but I'm going to start you with position 2, which is G major, which we just did. And then we have 5 notes. So we're going to have a position that starts on each one of those 5 notes. I just showed you the position 2, which starts on G. 1, 2, 4, 5. So that's the first shape. The second shape is going to start on the 2nd note, which is A, right? It's the same 5 notes, but we're just starting on the 2nd note of G major pentatonic, which is A. So A, B, D, E, G. So that shape again is A, B, D, E, G. It's all within the 5th and 7th fret. 5, 7, 5, 7, 5. Speaking of frets. Okay, that's the second shape. It's actually position 3 because we're starting on position 2. So position 2, position 3. Then the next one starts on B, right? And that shape goes like this. So again, 7, 10, 7, 10, 7, 9. That's the shape you're doing for position. That's position 4. So the notes are B, D, E, G. That's A, back to B. Okay, so let's stop there for a second. That's 3 positions. So I want you to practice those 3 positions. So we're going to go 3, 5, 2, 5, 2, 5, and then walk it back down. Right? Next shape, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, and back down. Okay? Next shape, 9, 7, 10, 7, 10, 7. So those are the 3 shapes so far. So there's 2 more shapes because if you remember, there's 5 notes: G, A, B, D, E. So far we started on G, we've started on A, we've started on B. Now our next note to start on is D. So we're going to start that up here, and that shape goes like this. Okay, so that was 10, 12, 10, 12, 9, 12. To go backwards, 12, 9, 10, 12, 10, 12, 10. And that's the 4th shape, and then there's one more. And what I'll tell you is you want to practice these shapes. You want to understand how they connect to each other. So you really don't want to think of them as these separate shapes, but that's where you have to start. You start by knowing what these 5 shapes are individually, and then you start connecting them all up and down the neck. And that's what I was saying to you that when you want to play G up the neck, you go. And you end up from the low G up to the high G by just playing these notes from the pentatonic scale. So there's one more shape I want to show you, and this is the minor pentatonic. It's the last shape. It's also called position 1 on this diagram. So that one goes like this. And this is like the basic minor pentatonic shape that you might know. If you play like A minor, you would go. Right, so we're doing that from the E position, which makes it E minor. So that shape is 12, 15, 12, 14, 12, 14, and back down. Okay, so that's the shape. I'm going to make another video of how to practice this.